The battle bus has launched. It is time for game number 6, our final matchup of the night.
Glacier collide with the map. That southeast corner was kind of the go-to. It was a really highly concentrated material drop. There were a lot of chests.
Dude, getting a fucking drop where nobody gives a fuck.
Stormwings
is so OP, dude.
Now for early to mid-game rotation.
It's so insane.
Frosty Flights is
avoiding an early game kind of like
contestation
point is nuts.
West side at Happy Hamlet, applying an early game pressure to Pearl, and Pearl is literally trying to crawl away here. Anything he can do to stay alive. Just barely picked up a pump shot, that it sounded like, but those jump shots there from Dopeye and Sheep going to secure the first 2 eliminations for this duo.
Yep.
That crossbow. Ah, come on, pick it up, boys. Go back for it. And one of the locations they may rotate away to would be retail, but we're over here at Salty Springs, the bottom of the treehouse, and the pump shot. Aiden and Butter already knocked out very early. Saw him securing another elimination. Another team rolling in right now, too. Ronan to the northeast, pushing over to what appears to be his teammate in that far east side building. 2 elims for Psalm and Netsky. 110 damage dealt. Not a single point of damage taken yet for Psalm. Would you kind of be in that position where you say, yeah, we probably should have gotten tilted because that's what we used to?
It's so tough. You know, you got to be real with yourself in those scenarios. Tilted wasn't getting them a ton of stuff done. Obviously, it worked for them in some small ways, but it was never enough. They tried to it didn't wind up working out. As we see here, Psalm and Netsky trying to just push out this elimination on the Ronin. We mentioned when you get aggressive, you want to get that elim before a third party, before another team can get involved. And just like that, they're now being shot at from the retail side of this build.
There's all of this.
Stick in hand. I want to see if they're going to use this. They can't seem to find him, and Aegis still being a nuisance as well.
Please fucking kill him, please.
Completely disappeared.
What happened?
In the bottom of that little watchtower, taking the opportunity to pop a couple bandages and some HP back. His teammate spread completely, also in a box, both of them very low. But you just mentioned you have to try and push for that elimination if you think you have the opportunity before someone else rolls in. And there is another team, Jay down there, getting eyes on him. Very low. The rotation here around the outside. Psalm trying to pick an angle while
oh my God, he downed him.
But he got it. A 1v1 now. Both.
He's out thirsting his teammate.
Have their teammates just barely
He's going
alive.
for the res.
Kicks out. Psalm couldn't hold down the button. And he loses.
What's happening?
This is good.
Oh my God.
The thirst. That elimination is very important.
So unfortunate.
And if he gets the second one, third one, sorry, it'll be for his team. But he's without a teammate now. He had to let go of the pickup.
He wasn't fully built in.
That's so unfortunate.
It looked like he panicked for a second and just thought he could go for the res. That's not the case, and now you see the 2 other players close by. Look at the mini-map in the bottom right. There's all sorts of players all around him. A Stormwing flying overhead. What looked like a free elimination under Ronin winds up being Ronin turning things around at 10 HP, getting the knock on the 1, and then at least an elimination on the trade.
Shouldn't be a big deal. They've had a number of at least decent games. Hoping for a big push here from Nick. Drop a huge bomb like he did, I believe it was at Twitch. He had
that was close.
Shot at Zexro.
He put a wall there in 1 split second earlier.
A slight miscommunication because Nick went to go fire the heavy sniper, but his teammate shot first instead. And by shooting, they got the wall down. They popped the rip to go. Are they going to try to rush this and use this as well?
Looks like Nick's absolutely
I think so, because they're far from the zone. He got it. He got it in time. And now Nick can fly towards the new zone, which I think this is super smart. He is taking some damage in the sky, though.
Fun fact there on the left side of the screen. And Nick and Harmful are averaging 5 elims a match right now, which is huge. Zexro very low up top, and neither of them, Harmful and Nick, could land that drop up
rocket
with
launcher.
Zexro. Nope, no luck. A Chug Jug, though.
Chug Jug looking thicky.
Real quick. Harmful picking up the Chug, and we may see him use that as well, potentially. Nope. They're opting to pop the Chug on Nick.
Yep.
Honestly, probably not a bad idea. The use time of that Chug Jug puts you in such a bad position.
Exactly.
Oh
my God. Stop. Ifa and Schmeck spotted him.
Fuck!
Like 3/4 of the way done with that, had to quickly stop.
Scared my ass.
Still
Jesus, Ifa, fuck out of here, dog.
They're not in the zone as of yet. Fights going on all across the map. Blue team not on the high ground. 138 HP to his name right now. 70 builds still left. They're going to have to reset for a moment as you can see.
Blue team's AT, let's go.
It would not surprise me to
have
see
a good chance of winning
drop
this,
a
dude.
full shield here in just a second for his teammate, and there it is. Any opportunity to
Oh, it looks like they swapped. So I was wondering why he didn't finish using his big shield. It was because Zayt called out and said, no, I've got a slurp for you. He drops a slurp for Blue team. They are falling on down right now. Legetian down low, gets eliminated.
Yeah, let's go.
There's the
J2.
health buff for Zayt and crew.
See, that's the first elimination for this duo. Maybe sneak ahead as they rotate southeast. They don't have a long way to go, but they still have a way to go. And Landjack's going to have to rotate out into the storm, take a little bit of damage, but anything to keep himself alive over sacrificing the game. This game 6 here, the last game of the duos. Landjack gets lasered by Blue T on the rotation in and gets caught off guard. Blue T secures that one. The second elim, they're able to secure both those.
That was like 150 damage in a matter of moments, but
Almost
we are
instantly.
about on the way to our third zone here. It's time for a little mid-game update from the man himself, Sundown.
Thank you so much. Courage here with the last Sundown rundown. We're going to take a peek of Chap and Cloakzy, 2 favorites early. Got to be able to execute on your 1v2s. That's what this is right here. A fantastic hot swap from Chap, making sure he's putting out that max damage. You see Cloakzy firing for him the whole time. High Sky and Sob. We caught Sob's really good 1v2. Here's High Sky making sure he's capitalizing on Butters and Aiden, executing on that push. Sheep, one-man wrecking crew early, putting all those shots down on Clarity, earning himself 3 elims, so him and Dofi going in with a point back into the game.
And 5 has like no HP.
Thank you, Sundown. Another incredible rundown. I like that name right there. The Sundown rundown.
I think that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Dwight and J-Truth, I had the opportunity to talk to them earlier, and here they are. Dwight barely hanging on, 8 HP, 50 shield, and the Clingers coming out, going to push him out of the box. He was right there with his teammate J-Truth, but they have to rotate, kind of split from each other a little bit. Thwyfo still up top as Chap and Cloak are moving in on Dopai. The 2v1 out of nowhere.
They know Dopai's nearby. It looks like it's time for him to make a move. Spraying down the wall. Dopai, we know he has no shields. I don't know exactly what information Chap has to this point. That's a huge tag, and there he goes. Cleaned on up, 3 eliminations now between Chap and Cloakzy. One away from earning themselves a point.
Your bottom right, though, Tfue, Demo, the stars from game 1 of the day. A single elim and Demo goes down.
No.
The knock. Tfue's going to try and edit the floor out and try and drop his teammate down in, try and get the res. The revive here, very important if they want to stay on top of this. Pressure being applied. The minigun from Psalm. It might prevent Tfue entirely, and it does from picking Demo back up. He's down to just himself for this final game of the duos.
And Tfue's just trying to get out of the pit. He's being focused by 3 different teams. Down to just 91 health now. Will he panic, use this launch pad? I mean, you got to think he will at some point. Popping minis. Can't even get 1 mini used in time. Still 55 players remaining. They're narrowly above this damage threshold. He's popping everything he can. At this point, if Tfue can get out of this situation, Lupo, he's not going to have much left to his name.
If you and your teammate are both up, you drop one of them, the applied pressure just skyrockets.
And Tfue is getting lasered from the same team up on this hill. Down to just 69 HP right now. He'll pop the slurp and then 2 minis.
Hey,
and then
listen, man, we're good.
You got to think it's launch pad time as he still has to move into the zone. Checking to make sure all of his weapons are reloaded. J-Truth now at 4 limbs between this duo. They're at one point this game, Lupo.
J-Truth and Thwyfo.
That's unfortunate, dude.
Sitting probably in a better position than almost anybody else, especially because 8 RPG shots remaining. Thwyfo has the heavy sniper rifle. That's a combo of knocking walls out.
Here it is, right here. It's going to happen right here. Literally right there! As you're talking about it, Lupo sees the future. Nick Burks goes down to the heavy sniper RPG combo.
Jack, I don't know if I'm clairvoyant or just play way too much Fortnite, but that was almost a scripted shot there. The knockdown on Nick Burks comes out. Rigged. Multiple players stuck down to the bottom. It became a shooting gallery with the number of teams that had vision on what was left of that team. Multiple elims picked up, but it looks like J-Truth and Thwyfo stay at 4 total. That's still a point. Flossen's still alive.
Here comes again. Here comes again.
Number 2.
Back to
back.
There's the knock as well.
The strategy is so powerful, Jack.
Insane.
I mean, to be honest, this is why a lot of players called for the... They're now at 7 eliminations.
The elim shift happened so fast, from 4 to 7, like it was nothing.
This is why a lot of players were calling for the nerf to the RPG deagle combination, right? And this is the Big Daddy version of it with the heavy sniper rifle.
It might be a little bit slower, but clearly on your screen you can see it's just as effective. 27 players, 26 players remaining, 16 duos. The final match for duos in the secret skirmish here. Thwyfo, J-Truth asserting dominance. One away, elims, one more.
Another point.
And then we get into big bonus territory, Jack. Things start getting crazy.
On the right, But look at your format. They're pushing on in. 15 duos in total. 23 players still alive. Grifo and J-Truth. 7 elims up to this point. If they can get to 8, that puts them at 3 points earned this game so far. They're spraying on in. They know Naga Ops has to be weak. RPG in hand. Is it time, folks? No! Oh, no! It's an absolute collapse!
Dude.
And the headset is ripped off as he realizes
He just RPG'd himself.
his ultimate weapon of destruction is his downfall on the final game.
Oh, dude.
You hate to see it, Jack.
The RPG comes back to bite him, bro. God damn.
Crucial right there. Ronaldo and Saf still alive. The ultimate high ground here, dropping down. Maybe a trap opportunity on his opponent. Saf's trying to push out of the storm. Stay just barely ahead of it. Every step of the way matters huge. It takes a little bit of fall damage as his structure. The branch he was on gets knocked out as his opponent is actually getting pinched from the back. Ghoul gets knocked down. The thirst there. Saf picking up just enough HP, 50 there to stay alive in the storm, but it's ticking away.
And he's got no builds.
10 HP per tick, Jack. He's got to push in and stay ahead of this thing if he wants to stay on his game.
And this is key here. The next player who dies falls just on the outside of the skirt. There you go. Base Soldier gets knocked and eliminated. You see 6 teams remaining. Whoever winds up getting dropped next.
Oh my God.
There's a place to point.
Oh my God, Saf pop it off.
Now with 5 elims, and he's earned his team another point as well for placement. Saf continues to do it. He's dropping him down. Saf with another.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Oh my God.
He's just doing
Saf with the most ridiculous endgame moments brings his team from 1 elim to 8.
Saf just went
and the
insane.
victory royale. They might have just won.
On that
They might have actually won
Second
it.
duo competition.
Kills too.
The last 30 seconds of the final match may have literally shifted them to first place and $27,000, Jack.
There's probably a reason I freaked out, and yeah, it's
Saf
because Saf just clutched up and put his team on top to dethrone Tfue and Demo to take the top spot. They will be your duo champions here at the Secret Skirmish.
The only team to drop 30+ eliminations, a lead of 4 points, which in a format like this is absolutely massive, Jack. That big bonus, oh my gosh.